Hey, I'm Debbie. Welcome to my automotive YouTube channel. Today's video, I'm going to introduce you to the semi-autonomous as well as safety systems that you're going to find in my 2024 Genesis GV60 Performance. This is divided up into a how-to section as well as an in-depth dive, like an owner review, and then I'm going to finally compare it to a system I know pretty well, Volvo Pilot Assist. So if you're looking for the how-to section, please go straight away to the status bar. Everything is organized nicely into chapters, or you can go to the about section where I have all the chapters nicely organized. We're going to start off in the first section by just introducing all the different sensors in this car, and then just talk about what HDA is. Let's go. The Genesis GV60 Performance has a bunch of cameras and sensors around it that all make up the safety system, the active safety system, which is called ADAS, or it's basically the Advanced Driver Assistance System. So I'm going to first introduce you to a few of the different ones that are out there. You have the front camera that's over here. In each one of these bumpers on the corners, you have corner radars. And then up here on the top, you have both a radar as well as a camera, and that's everything on the front side that you have there. Your mirrors, as you know, have blind spot detection systems in them, but they are also active systems. So they're able to intervene, they're able to do steering intervention as well. Underneath here, I'm going to zoom in nice and close. If you can see, there's a camera down here. So this is another camera that we have here, and these two make up part of the 360 camera system. At the back of the car, right here, there's another camera over there. You have another set of corner radars over there, and you have parking sensors. The final part is Genesis engineers add in their coding, their hocus pocus, and their wizardry, and then they make this active safety system that's able to detect all these different events. If you take all those safety systems together, you get both safety as well as automation. So on the safety side, you have features like forward collision intervention. That same system can be repurposed for your smart cruise control, as an example. And then in addition to that, you have your lane departure system, which keeps you in the center of your lane. That can be used as part of your lane centering aid for automated driving as well. You add all those two together, you get semi-autonomous driving. And then HDA is basically where they have a navigation component on top, so the car actually knows where it is on major highways. It can sense curves in the road and slow you down if you're going too fast. The car also learns your particular driving styles. And then two new features: it offers lane change assist as well as overtaking acceleration assist. And then one of the last features that I actually quite like is driving to one side of the lane. So if a car is getting a little bit too close to you, then it will actually swerve to one side of the lane to create a space in between. Next, I'm going to take you inside the car and I'm going to show you all the different controls of your automated driving. I'm now going to introduce you to all the controls for your automation features. Everything is found on the left-hand side of the steering wheel here. And so I'm going to zoom in nice and close so that you can see. In the top left here, you can see you have this little, it looks like a car as well as a speedometer. That is what you would press to set a speed for your smart cruise control. Then underneath it, there's a rocker switch, and it has a plus and a minus. This is what you would use to set the speed for your cruise control. And that will show up over here. And it's also going to show up right there in the heads-up display. Then this also has a feature where if you press on it, it will resume the last speed. So let's say you've come to a complete stop, you can press that to resume back to the old speed. Underneath here, there's a picture of a car with lines underneath it. This will determine the distance with the car in front of you, or rather the spacing. So radar-based system, so the quicker you go, the more space you'll have with the car in front of you. Over here is where you have your steering assist feature, and this uses the cameras to keep you in the center of your lane. And so one thing I'm going to mention that I really love is that you can separate all these out. So you can have just the smart cruise control, or you can control the accelerator. I mean, you can control your pedal and then just have the steering assist feature on, which is one of my favorite things in the world.
okay? Then next, I'm going to show you, there's a button over here and there's a button over here. Neither of these have anything to do with the automation features. This button on the right here will control what is shown in your driver's display. So I'm actually going to put that so you can see the lane keeping system working. And then the button that's up here at the top is it's a custom button. You can set it exactly the way you want it. Everything I showed you earlier with all these buttons, they form like a little J here. We're going to start out with the top button. Button number 1 up here is to set our smart cruise control speed. Okay, so I set it right now, and it says 69 miles is what I'm set. And as you can see in my driver display over there, there is one space with the car in front there. So it's slowing down to 63 to maintain that space. Now, what if I want to make it 2 spaces or 3 spaces? All right, I'm going to press that. Now it's 4 spaces. I'm going to make it 3 spaces. Watch what happens with the car in front there. Can you see it's moving ahead now? It's moving ahead. I've increased it to 73 miles an hour on my smart cruise control, but I'm only 59 because I'm keeping this distance. Okay. I'm going to go distance 2 and distance 1, and now I'm going to get closer and closer to the car in front of us. Closer and closer. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, next thing I'm going to show you, I am going to switch off. So right now I have switched off my my cruise control, and I'm completely manual again. This time what I'm going to do is in the bottom right side here, there is the steering wheel with 2 lines either side, and that is the steering assist or the lane centering button. So I'm going to press that on its own, and in my driver's display I know it's on because it has the green steering wheel now. But there is no acceleration, or there's no inputs coming in from your smart cruise control. I'm completely on the pedal. So the reason why this is a great thing is because sometimes when you're in traffic, you want to try and keep a little bit closer to the person in front of you, but it wouldn't allow you to do that if you were on smart cruise control. But with this, you can maintain the spacing that you want while having the nice centering that this one provides as well. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch that off as well, so I'm back on manual one more time. Now I'm going to press this, and then this time I'm on HDA nav. So if I look inside my driver display, it shows I'm set at 65 miles per hour. I'm following the Camaro in front of us with 1 space ahead. It shows nav, which means it's got navigation as well. So it knows where we are in the road. It's actually nice and stable. Whoa, something in the middle of the road, but it's very nice and stable right now. In the center of the lane. Then the symbol I'm showing you with 2 lanes and indicators on either side, when shown green, will tell you it is safe to change lanes. Holding down the indicator starts this maneuver, and it will provide overtaking acceleration assistance as well. I know this has never really worked out for me in the past, so I don't know if you can see, but check and see all these cars that are passing by us. Can you see how nicely it is displaying? That's because we have corner radars in all the bumpers, and so it is actually showing us all the vehicles around us. It's showing us that we're in the center of the lane. Alrighty, as soon as this guy passes, alrighty, here we go. Let's give it a shot. Alright, you have to keep on the steer. You have to just keep one hand on there. Wow, it's doing the overtaking. It's doing the overtaking. It's doing, come on, you need to go quicker. You need to go faster. You've got to go faster. It's doing it. It's doing it. It's just really, really slow. Alrighty. Oh, okay. So it does have the, it does have the lane changing feature, but it's not the best, I have to admit. I think a lot of it is that when we are doing a lane change to overtake somebody, we usually want to quicken up a little bit. But this is a very happy place to be right now. So I'm in HDA right now, and it's got the nav feature, 70 miles an hour. You can see it's spacing me out beautifully with the cars here. I just have one space with the car in front. All right, we have traffic coming all sides. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. Do you see it sensing everything? Woo! I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching anything. It's sensing everything. Wow, it takes a lot to give up control. Okay. This car not only has a dizzying array of automation and safety features, it has a lot of different setup options that you can choose from related to that. So I wanted to show you how to do that. So on your main infotainment system, up on the home screen, you have an option for setup over here, or down here, there's a button for setup. And if you click on that, it will bring up this menu, and you want to click on the one on the left for vehicle. Soon as you do that, the first one it's going to show you is this one, driver assistance. And so you can select off the visual screen here for each individual one and set that. Or if you click on this one as an example, driving convenience, it brings up the whole menu. The first one I want to show you is Smart Cruise Control. As you can see there, you can select whether you want highway driving assist, lane change, as well as highway auto speed changes, where it's using navigation to sense where you are in the road. And if it senses you're going too fast into a curve, it'll slow you down. As you can see, it is sensing and changing based on my driving style, and it has me down perfectly. Distance is near, acceleration fast, and reaction speed fast. So it does actually factor into your driving style there. Then I'm going to run through all the other different ones that are here. You've got your speed limit assist. This will give you both an assist or a warning, and you can set an offset if you'd like. With your warning timings, you can choose to have them standard or late. Some people, if you're a performance driver, will want them late as an example. With your warning methods, this is what I love. Some people don't like too much haptic, and you can choose the level that you want over there as well as the warning volume. Now with your driver attention, it gives you both inattentive driving warning, then also leading vehicle departure warning as well. Forward safety, it does do forward cross traffic safety, and it will take evasive action with braking and steering if needed. You can choose active assist or warning only. If you go further down, you have your lane safety over here. This is different from lane centering. This prevents you from departing out of your lane without your indicator on, and it can give you either a warning or an assist. Then with your blind spot safety over here, you can actually get it to do safe exit assist. So it detects if a vehicle is coming while you're exiting the vehicle, as well as active assist as well. And then last option down here is for your parking safety. I did a video 2 years ago on Volvo's Pilot Assist that's been pretty widely watched, and I put a link for this in the About section. I therefore wanted to do a comparison between Volvo's system as well as Genesis. The Volvo system has been around for almost 10 years, and it also provides exactly the same level of semi-autonomous driving. It also has an active safety system that corrects for different scenarios. And the one thing it doesn't have is the ability to do lane centering on its own while the driver still controls the throttle, which is a feature in the Genesis that I never knew I really wanted, but I use almost daily at this point. The Genesis system is also a little bit more advanced with traffic sensing and display, its ability to use navigation data to correct speed in curves by location as an example, as well as driving to one side of the lane. But this was a very tough competition, and so as I always do, I asked my wife for some input on this because she drives the S60 Recharge on a daily basis, and we both agreed that Volvo Pilot Assist is more responsive, and therefore it is actually a much simpler system to use. It's just a one-touch button and it does the job pretty well. So I personally went with Genesis system because I'm an early adopter and I love all this technology and especially the HDA functionality. But my wife represents most luxury buyers and she prefers the Volvo system. It's very simple and it seems to correct a little bit smoother. So most luxury buyers will have a choice like this, and I wanted to give you a real world comparison between two on the market right now.
So I have HDA switched on right now, and it is a nice, easy way to drive. On a monthly basis, I tend to travel at least once a month out of town, and it's usually about 100 miles. And a lot of that time when I'm on the road, I have HDA working, and it has really made my life a lot easier and has just taken a lot of stress and workload off of all of these drives. For those of you who drive a Genesis, if you've not been using your automation, I hope this video helps motivate you to do so. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the share button. Have a great day. Bye.